Ayo. Hope you guys are having a good night. Yeah, tonight's been pretty chill. Finally feels like summer though, like the positive 20s are finally rolling in after all this time. On that note, it's kind of bittersweet to see spring come to a close so soon, especially since it was a little bit too cool in my area. Like, we literally had like stuff like frost wanderings overnight and stuff like that, which was quite a shocker to me, like to have such cold temperatures from April until May, basically. But on the plus side, it does mean that all these warm temperatures does make it a lot more justifiable to go out and get ice cream and stuff like that. Don't know about you, but like, best flavors are probably like fudge. Although strawberry shortcake does come pretty close to that. I love to go out and try a few more flavors though, but I put it, gotta watch how much sugar I take from this point on. Not like I have diabetes or anything, but like, they say that like, well, there's a reason why carbs were targeted so much, along with like, salts and fats versus sugars. Like, sugars are just basically everywhere in people's diets nowadays. Like, go search up any sort of I know, cereal, any sort of drink, and it's probably gonna have some amount of sugar in it, which is just wild. But speaking of sweet stuff, we're gonna be doing a short drawing stream, keeping it short and sweet. I don't know how far I'm gonna get today, to be honest, but we'll see. I'm not too sure even if what I'm gonna draw. I was either thinking of Narissa or Bettel, considering what happened over at like WrestleTube. Yeah, which was also hilarious to me. And also very on brand for a WWE game. I don't know if you guys know this, but there was a very, very similar night to this, to what happened on WrestleTube, wherein I believe, yeah, Rey Mysterio had won either a tournament or a gauntlet match. I'm pretty sure it was a tournament. And he held it for a few minutes before it's John Cena came in from out of nowhere, challenged Rey Mysterio for that title, and then beat Rey Mysterio on the night that he won it. It was just brutal and totally like demeans like everything that everyone in that tournament had gone through. Like, I get that your guy is injured and you want to reintroduce him strong, but like, you don't have to bury like 8 other people to do so. The dude basically just came in, took the kill, and then left. Oh, poor Ray. I mean, he did recover over time, but it's like, man, it took him quite a while, and even leaving the company, for him to build up that momentum again, which is wild to me. Although when he did come back, he had like so much momentum with him as a result of his like his interactions with his son, but I think I'll get into that another time. Anyways, let's get to it. Drawing. There we go. Now, I am not terribly versed with Battle's content. I've been listening to his original song a lot, and it's honestly pretty nice. I call back to like hard rock and stuff like that, and his vocals back it up. I do know a little bit of his like lore. I do appreciate his like commentary during WrestleTube, which was nice. What do I want to do? On the other hand, like, Narissa did or the rest of Advent did announce that they're going to do a um like a 3D live over the summer, which is nice considering how long they've been in the company for, which is like a year. So at this point, what do I want to do? Let's try this. I do want to focus a little bit more on drawing more than just busts and stuff like that. I do want to actually draw either like half body or full body images. So typically when you're drawing full body, you start with like an action line. So it's basically a line that shows like where the main part of the body is, as well as like shoulder placement and stuff like that. So if you want something dynamic, you want like big pronounced lines, maybe curving off a little bit like that. I do want an image that matches their energy. I also bought like a bunch of art books too to help me like with my figure poses as well as facial expressions. Unfortunately, I haven't had the chance to read it in full, but you know, no time like the present. For now, I do want to at least get like the pose that I want, and then I'll fill in the details afterwards. I also want to try drawing without necessarily using a reference, either using it from memory or from imagination. Just a matter of how to do it. I also want to see if I could use pencil for this, but let me show you something real quick. For whatever reason, the pencil quality just isn't that strong with Krita. Like, it's very, blurry. Kind of looks like a pen in that case. Let me see if I have a different one. Pencil hard, pencil B. I don't even know what my paint is. That's fine. Like that. It leaves some weird, like, I would say stains-ish. And pencils don't really do that per se. It's more rough, like what you see over here. Maybe I'll use this one then. This is pencil 2B. To be or not to be, that's the question. Alright. How does she look like? Rather, what pose do I want? I guess the reason why I've been avoiding full body poses for so long is just that. Actually, there isn't really a good reason to say. Like, sure, their outfits might be complicated, but it's nothing too demoralizing. I just have to pick the right, like, a perspective that I feel comfortable in. What angle do I want? Actually, let me double check one thing. Okay, let's try this pose. Head on. Wait, let me do one other thing. Might need a grid for this. I forget how to change the size of the grid though. Gotta do some quick math. Calculator. 1920 divided by 3 gives me 640. And then give me like 3 subdivisions, yeah. 1080 divided by 3 gives me 360. Makes sense. Wait, how do I... Yeah, there we go. So 640. So the technique I'm using right now is rule of thirds. Basically, your eye is typically drawn to lines over here, as well as like where they intersect. So ideally, you would want to put points of interest like over here, 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 and here, or here. You don't have to use all lines of intersection. It's more important to use the lines that apply. So for instance, how do I put it? If you want to draw attention to a certain person's face from an angle, you would probably put an eye over here at this point. So then if you have the eye over here, yeah, if you have the eye over here, your attention gets drawn to it first. And not only that, but there's also, when it comes down to humans, they tend to look at the face first to try and find like emotions and stuff like that. Like people are naturally drawn to faces before anything else on the human body. Although I'm not sure if that counts missing limbs or something like that. Because like with the face, you can tell like emotions, you can tell like whether people are friendly or angry at you. You can tell if you know, they're part of your kin, of your clan, that sort of thing. I wonder what to do. I want to draw it at an angle. So then I over here. Now, how to do this? I want something over here on this dot. At this intersection. Maybe microphone? Oh my god, I can't remember how to draw microphones. Wow. I mean, typically you have like this followed by a clip. Just want to make this obvious, just in case. And then I have a whole bunch of negative space over here, but I could just use some light rays. Oh, shoot. Come on now. There you go. Using some light rays over here in order to create that space. And then I want something dynamic in this though. Let me try a different composition. Hold on. Maybe a low angle would do. What's my calculation again? It was, break that, 360, and then this one was 960? Nope, too much. Yeah, 690, there you go. Nice. Wait, what? Oh, 640. probably should have prepared for this stream a little bit more, but that's okay. Oh well. Guess I should probably explain like why I'm joining Nurse in the first place. Not only was she part of admin, but like I listened to basically every cover that she put out. She's got just really incredible range and control. Like, it's very distinct from the other singers as well, between like Suisei, Iris, Kiara, Mori, or Callie, that sort of thing. Like, it sounds in some ways operatic, which I think makes sense considering her background. The only one who might be similar would be maybe with Mint, or maybe Yofi, or not Yofi, Risu. Let me try this. So here, head. No, there needs to be perspective in here. What do I want? No, I'm not using full page to my advantage. Maybe it tilts. Punch slightly. One sec. Huh, that's first. Okay, now I know which direction to take this. So, this is good because it's still in the center of the page, near the middle actually, but just enough that there's a little bit of asymmetry. Now I could drag the face down so that it captures this line over here to get the smile, but I think that's being a bit excessive. I could probably extend the head a little bit, or I need to get the hair right, I think. Like later on. But in terms of the pose, the arm has to be coming out from over here. I want it to be gripping the microphone, which would be tilted as well. And then I could have it further away. Or I could just do a shoulder shrug. Many different options here. I do want to include a microphone somewhere, but maybe it's enough to just like... Oh, shoot, not again. Do something simple, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, let's get sketching, I guess. The hardest part is just gonna be like getting the horn. I've seen many artists struggle with that, and I'm not too keen on that either. Okay. Let me just see if I have my proportions right, because like the eye line should be approximately double where the head should, or where the total head mass should be. Yeah, from the eye line to the chin-ish. Okay. So let's go from here. Gonna make this like that, and switch G pen. I'm not too sure how pointy her nose is. I know it's pretty out there though. And then her mouth is right under. Eyes should be somewhere over here. make it parallel to that. Da, 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 da. Oops. Down, right, then up. Then I can fix this up later. Bah. If this is the chin, angle, straight until here, then curve. Angle, straight, curve. Not quite. It's not it either. Yeah, nothing's quite coming together. Like, I generally know what I want to do. I guess I'm not there yet, though. That's disappointing. Maybe I'll pick this up another night then. Or maybe I can go back to this one. Pose is a little bit boring, sure, but it does convey what I want to convey. Is it the ice tripping me up? What? It could be the ice that are tripping me up. It's weird because, like, her eyes are technically even more simplified than the others that I've seen. Especially for something like Shiori's eyes. Oh, that's a little bit better. Should probably adjust the facial structure because it's way too round. The cheek should be like that. And then pointing downwards to a sharper chin. Chin rising. Oops. Rising. Then straight. Alright, yeah. Oh, the creative juices just aren't flowing right now. I'll have to come back to this later. Yeah. Oh well, gonna cut this short for tonight. Hopefully get some more materials out tomorrow. See how that goes. Other than that, hope you guys have a good night. See ya.